In the last 1 year, $2 billion were spent in trying to deal with droughts in Somalia. Few months after that, another billion is expected to be spent on dealing with floods. Such an ironic turn of events. Yesterday's victims, or survivors rather, of droughts could be today's victims of floods. The humanitarian model of responding to crisis, making humanitarian appeals at the hour of crisis, will not help us deal with climate change and will not help us either mitigate it or adapt to it. Therefore, I make the following proposal. We must come with a different set of instruments or either reform the current ones to mend the issues at hand. According to the Somalia's National Determinant Contribution, NDC, we are expected to spend $16 billion in the coming 5-6 years before 2030. Per year, apparently we're supposed to spend about a couple of $1 billion. We only spend now $300 million on something called climate financing, which in reality is about humanitarian financing. In fact, Norway has done an extensive study in Somalia on deep underground water and has figured out that Somalia has a humongous amount of water in deep underground sources. If we can resolve the issue of water, the crisis of Somalia resulting in droughts or management of floods can be permanently resolved. So our NDC and our National Development Plan and our post-HIPIC development objectives are going to focus on investment in water, not in water tracking, but water management and water storage. That needs huge amounts of money. If you look at the number of projects under the name of climate finance that are being implemented in Somalia, very few of them exceed $500,000. $500,000 cannot bring about what we call transformational change. They may save a life for today. Finally, the multilateral development banks should focus on averting climate impact in a meaningful way. After 30 years, we are here as part of the developing countries, LDCs, sub-Saharan countries, to be part of the solution. It would be a very, very dire situation after 30 years if we are discussing about the capacity of African states.